I'm sorry about that. I'm just gonna start at the beginning, with the house.
Hope you're all having a wonderful Friday. We're just gonna turn these down just a teensy bit. Just a teensy bit. Just a little. I'm glad you had your mental health break or your mental breakdown for the day. Little bit same here. I mean, I haven't had the breakdown yet, but maybe I want the resolution quality a little bit better. Yeah. That's good. It looks good. I don't think I can run anyway, and it's not like we're going to be getting into a lot of fights. This is such a cute mailbox, and I love it. Thank you for the biddies. I appreciate it.
Marked urgent. Open immediately.
Uh-oh. 7 years ago. I don't think we opened them if they're 7 years old.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Oh, her brother died. That's sad. There's a thing that's really easy to miss down there. I'm gonna make sure we see it.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Honestly, I would give anything to live in Washington, in the country. But... it's just so beautiful! It's so beautiful. Especially the Puget Sound. Oh my god.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
What would you even do with this
now I have
house?
questions about my family.
You'll see.
The house knew the answers to.
I guess you could like redo it. Hello? Can I? Can I crouch? Can I pick that up? I don't think so. Also, I think we're pregnant. That's kind of a nice touch. You look down, you see you're pregnant.
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
Pergonant? Pregert? What do when am pregert? Did I didn't miss it, did I? I hope not. If I did, I'll go back into the woods. I might have. Nope, there it is. I know, right? What do when am pregert? Pregante. Oh, can I not go down there? Well, here, we'll go in here first. We're gonna be looking at everything. I love this car. Love it.
The
But
house
seriously.
was exactly like I remembered it.
Look at that. Look at that thing. Oh my god. Oh. Woo. Missing. Milton Finch. And look, it's a slide. Shaped like a dragon.
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband. I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then.
I love memes like that, though. That, like that, the videos like that that imprint on your brain.
The house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Because it has imprinted on my brain, too.
As a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was
Damn,
afraid
girl.
of the house.
Your whole family left you this house at 17? I wouldn't even know what to do. Oh, hello, doggy door. Oh, we got a key, so let's go in the front door.
I heard something moving around in the garage.
Okay.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Right? I have talked to my parents about that before.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
I'm hoping that my brother and I are left their current home someday, because it's a really lovely home. But we've had that conversation, you know, where it's like, hey, you know, real estate is worth more than cash, so you can leave your kids a home. Try to leave them a home. Especially since so many of them are like, oh, I bought in a 55 and up community, so my kids can't use the house I'm leaving them. Like, come on.
The power had been turned off.
Are they moving?
The night we left.
I was hoping they were going to give it to the child who doesn't have a house. Damn. Yeah. Shit. You can give your kids anything in this market. Give them real estate. No power? Well, I doubt there's going to be power.
For the first time in years.
It's been years. Hey, Adrian, how are you? Okay, we've got piles of dishes.
There were just memories of one.
I've been doing okay. I just started it mid-winter, and I do love this game. I'm really happy and excited to show people.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick
Lewis,
of
that's the brother that died.
Except our cat, Molly.
North Carolina. Huh. Interesting choice. Yeah, wash your ass, Adrian.
Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Mood. I mean, it's not the same anymore, but when I bought this house, nobody would deliver here. My God. Edith, Edie, Dawn, and Lewis. Oh. So far, so good. I mean, my back hurts, but my back always hurts. So. Otherwise, it's fine. I slept okay last night because I gave up and I ran the AC. You know, I just had one of those, like, bucket moments.
Still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing
DoorDash is so sketchy sometimes. I just do pickup now from work if I get food, if I don't pack a lunch, because I just can't trust them anymore.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Adrian, welcome to your dirty 30s. Enjoy the back pain. Oh, yeah, no car? Yep, that'll do it.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it.
This
like
house
a smile,
looks
too many teeth.
nice for having been abandoned for so long.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Hey, we love a 401k. I'm still trying to move my 401k over. Pain in the ass.
Great Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara.
The Bigfoot. I love it.
The rest of the house.
Yeah, mine's at about, I think, 7. Can I get down here?
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Not yet, huh?
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night. My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Milton. Oh, okay, sealed. Can I look?
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
I don't remember a lot of this game, but some of it is coming back to me.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated.
Let's box those door dashers. I'm dead, Adrian. Oh, there's one room open. One's not open. I've had so many orders.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
I've not had my food stolen, thankfully, but what I have had happen was they've had me waiting for 45 minutes before finally canceling my order. So by then I'm starving. I'm like too sick to cook because I never feel hungry until I'm starving. And then I'm so like sick and weak that it's really hard for me to cook.
The last time I was in Edith Senior's
room, so it's like, come on.
I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Don't wait that long to cancel. If you can't take the order, you can't take the order. Corn? Behold, gentlemen, some corn.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
This bathroom, though. Yeah, we have to have an eat command for Vest.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
All right, well, let's go in the one room we can go in right now. No, oh, not the thick pineapple. Adrian, you have the most interesting emotes.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Part of the reason I'm playing this game, by the way, is there was a horror game I played called Find Yourself, where this poster was an Easter egg.
Whenever people ask me about
My Friend
family,
Bigfoot, starring Barbara Finch.
The first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
A PB&J taco?
Mom must have locked the 3rd floor stairs on the night we left.
All right. The one door we can open. That's already open. I will say, bean and cheese burritos are one of my I can't bring myself to cook meals. That's for sure. It's always good to have some I can't bring myself to cook meals in the house. It's so cool, though. Look at that. Even the door. Shit. That's sick.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Oh, now we know what the key does.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what
Thankfully I'm home alone today, so I'm going to use the kitchen since I feel comfortable to be in there. Oh, I hate that feeling. I've lived places where I didn't feel comfortable being outside of my room.
On the wall, it was clear my brother
I waited for an hour and a half for a burger. Finally it arrived, except it didn't. No burger to be found. I got a $5 coupon for consolation. Dude! Yeah, that happened to my roommate. Where, like, they said, oops, sorry, and I gave a $5 coupon. You're like, Zinc!
Reading this,
Zinc, DM me so I don't forget.
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Welcome in, Zinc. Oh, wow. This would have been my dream room as a child.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
My walls were high-key Pepto-Bismol pink and covered in unicorns. Yeah, this would have been the dream room.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd sit behind
please don't forget, because I will. I'm gonna go do this. See you, chat. Go wash your ass, Adrian. I'm good, Zinc. How are you? There's been a couple of good walking sims, but man, does this take the cake. This might be my favorite as far as like a non-horror walking sim is concerned. I played a couple of horror walking sims that I've really, really enjoyed. But this, I really liked the story of this game. And I'm happy I get to share it. Go defrost that chicken.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen.
For horror, Dear Esther is great.
Mom sent me to bed
I do
dinner.
recommend Dear Esther.
I woke up
for
and
horror.
I was so I looked around for
Find
something
Yourself.
to eat.
Summer of '58. Any of that company's games. I've enjoyed the ones that I've played so far. I enjoyed Gone Home. I'd have to look through my collection. I'm drawing a blank on names, but for horror, I recommend the Emika. That's the company, Emika, Emika. Okay, I'm by myself at work and 7 p.m. can't come any faster. Zinc, no, I'm so sorry. 7 p.m.? Ugh, God. Been there. Where you're just like, please let me go home. Please. Hamster.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Right, we're hungry. Let's get some
Can I come
food.
out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
But I'm hungry.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Oh, not the system being... You can't, tell them, go away, my system's down. I just got the Vanishing of Ethan Carter, and I'm very excited to play it. And I've never played Firewatch, but I have seen other people play it. I should stream that. I really enjoyed watching people play Firewatch. Toothpaste?
I kept eating and eating.
Ah, the old standby when you're a hungry kid is toothpaste. Don't actually eat toothpaste, please.
I ate a lot of things that night.
It's good. I will definitely. I gotta remember to put it on my wish list. Thank you so much, Zinc, for the 100 biddies. Could I get a shouty outie for Zinc, please? Okay, well.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Let's eat a bird.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
I'm a kitty cat.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Fine.
Come here, bird.
Oh my god!
Oh, how many scrape clips do you have, Zinc? I'm dead. Oh no, we saw it. We saw it. Where'd the bird go? Birdie.
Mom
Bird.
and Dad didn't even look at me.
Hello? Mom and Dad? I think Carter's cool and sort of unique game. You'll enjoy that. I think I will. Isn't it from the same people? In the gutter. That's all my clips, friend. It does feel like it. we gotta be big brain about this. Come here, Burb. This tree, though.
And I almost got her.
There are trees like this in Washington. My aunt and uncle had these 250-foot trees in their yard. It was insane how big they were and how old they were. Come here, Burbie.
I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree.
Don't think it's the same people. It's not the same
I
public.
wouldn't climb
Oh,
it.
it's not?
All
Huh.
I cared about was eating that mama bird.
I'm very excited to play it, though. Come here, Birdie.
I gobbled her up,
Oh, there we go.
and suddenly I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
We're gonna get a mouse. Where is a mouse?
Rabbits.
Rabbits! Where? I hear you. Where are you? I have a lot of cussing out my helpers. We love you. Where? You hear the nibbling. Oh, right there. Come here. I thought they were in the field.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons.
Oh my
I swallowed him up,
goodness.
and I didn't chew one bit.
Not whole, girl.
I flew off to find something bigger.
A very hungry child. Bigger than a rabbit?
A mama rabbit.
Meow.
She was almost too big to carry.
This is making me think of the game that just got released for free on Epic. The shark one? Where you play a shark. This, because of this. And like, I can't wait to play it. I have it downloading. Oh my god. Hello? Oh, Jesus. I forgot you don't start out in water. Come on, shark. We can do this. Whee!
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean.
Not the jalopy honking at us.
Hungrier than ever.
Come here. Come here. Can I swim? Can I swim down? Oh, it's pilot controls. Got it. Come here.
I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Damn, girl. It's the circle of life. Oh, I cannot get used to these controls. As a shark, hell yeah. A fat, juicy seal. Come here.
Grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Oh my god, I forgot about this part. We're the Kraken? Hello? I'm looking for some juicy humans to eat. Hold on. Camera's not moving anywhere. Oh my god. We go this way? Ah. There we go. We have to constantly reorient the camera.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Good luck with your stream. I was just gonna say hi. See you later, alligator. Midwinter, thank you so much for stopping by. You have a wonderful day. Take care, and I will definitely play Vanishing of Ethan Carter at some point, and Firewatch for sure, too. I think it's cool that you've played this. I love this game. It's such a cute hidden gem. Since you liked this game, you should play Find Yourself. There's a reference to this game in Find Yourself. It is a scary game, though. I don't know if you like those.
Real quiet.
Oh, come here. Nom nom. I would play a whole game where I was just a sea monster. Nice, you'll like Find Yourself then. And there's a My Friend Bigfoot poster in the basement. I was like, when I saw it.
I wanted
You have a
to
wonderful
stop,
day.
But also, I didn't.
Oh god. Oh god, where am I? Where's my head? Where? Oh, Jesus. Hold on, lads, I'm stuck. Okay. I'm not stuck anymore. Are we gonna eat the captain? I think we're gonna eat the captain. I'm sorry, it's funny every time. Yeah, dear game developers, I would play a game where I'm just a sea monster. I have speaking of where you get to be a monster, I own Stubbs the Zombie. So we can play Stubbs the Zombie at some point. It's really hard at the end though.
After the last passenger, I was still
Like that game's not super hard until right at the end, when the military has tanks.
something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Ooh. What are we gonna eat now? Oh, a toilet? Ooh. Very, Dreamcatcher vibes.
I got closer and closer.
It's our room. Oh, my stomach?
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep.
100% me as a kid.
Much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Like, I had such an active imagination. Oh, Molly.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
So she died in
I got the sense Edie
1947
had spent a lot of time here
as a little
before
kid,
my mom
a
sealed
little
the
girl.
doors.
Yep, December 1947.
I can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
Aha.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Oh my god, she put a gerbil maze in her drawer. This little girl, I love her. Orca Island calves. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Can I open the door? Probably not. Some small part of Molly here still. Oh, window. Oh, well, at least there's some lattice work we can climb on. My God,
This
girl.
will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Oh.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
All these birds. Oh, I got scared for a second that they were real and they had just been left here. But no, this just little memorial cages for all her little budgies. Oh, Grandma Edie was painting these.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Did Dixper finally connect to this game? I don't know why it took so long.
Her room was like a museum.
The Mysterious Deaths and Thereafter by Odin Finch. Joining the Great Majority by Odin Finch. Odin, 1880 to 1937.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Oh, Norwegian. Has the accent. No? Oh, whoops. Hold on. think there's more. I think I pushed the wrong button. Yes, I did.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johann. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house,
With the whole
hoping
house?
to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
It's a beautiful house.
Odin's daughter Edith, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
The family curse.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Odin and Ingeborg. Ingeborg. And their son Johann. Edie made it though. Oryx and Kraka, the Milky Way and other places. I wonder like what kind of... The Little Prince. Oh, Boxcar Billy. Like what Easter eggs are hidden in here? The Odyssey, Mummification. It's like what my grandparents' bookshelves look like. Like what kind of books are on there? Oryx and Kraka sounds Scandinavian. Like I feel like I've heard of that before. Hello.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
We're in a family day out at Druid World. I'm dead. Oh, I love this game.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Conspiracy now. Weird America. The Finches. Sam's Medal Ceremony. 68 Home Movies. My Friend Bigfoot. Edith Interview. Chapter 7, Edith Interview. Random Junk. Molly Concepts. 72-year-old woman refuses to evacuate because of a
One
little
summer,
forest
they
fire.
evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go.
That reminds
For
me...
weeks, she was a celebrity.
That reminds me of when Mount Rainier was gonna blow, and a lot of the people on there, well, not a lot, but like several people on the mountain were like, I ain't leaving. I lived here my whole life. I ain't leaving. Built 1937, Sven Finch. It's beautiful. God, what I would give to know how to build my own house.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Oh, Sven. Tragedy strikes Finch family pawn. Celebration turns to mourning.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Yeah, if I were to build a house, I'd have Dee help me, that's for sure. Oh my god, this is the grandma's bathroom. This bathroom. Edie. Woo! You know what? She had a very specific taste. Little baby toys. There must have been a baby in here at some point that was using the bath.
The only trace Grandpa
You'd
Sam's
have to
first
hire
wife
a...
Kay left on the
I have a
house was
book.
the pink bathroom.
I know, right? The carpet in the bathroom is horrifying. I have a
It was
book
a
I
pretty
bought
big
that's
trace.
it's basically wiring to code, and it's supposed to be good for beginners, but you should definitely have an inspector come and make sure that you're doing everything right. God forbid you do it wrong and you have to start over. Shit, I think even my dad hired out for electrical. Another hidden passageway? Oh my god. Yeah, bathroom carpet is, to me, it's not cursed because it's hideous. Fine, whatever, if you like that. It's
There's
such a wet
secret in
room.
this bathroom.
Such a wet room. Putting carpet where there's the possibility for moisture, you're asking for mold.
It's in the last place you would look.
I love this. I want to make my own pop-up book.
It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
I bet you there's like videos online that teach you how to make a pop-up book. That's so cute. A dark room.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Calvin Finch. 19... Is that 1950 to 1951? Mitten! Oh, kitty. Couple turns land into a native haven. Fort Calvin. Oh my god, I would have lost my mind as a kid. I would have lost my mind. What a cool room. Captured. The Secret Lives of War Photographers. United States Marine Corps Certificate of Acceptance.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
Oh, I think I know why. Sam, all the way up to 68. Calvin stops at 61. It was 61, not 51. He was born in 50. He lived to... No, if he was born in 60 and lived to 61, 11. Damn. Another little baby. The devil's...
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom
What
did.
a cool room. Oh my god. Yeah, 1950 to 1961? No, that would be 11. I can't math. He was 11. I'm just not good with numbers.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh, I gotta use both legs. Yeah, my dad was born in the 50s.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore he'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
I was also, besides it being a unicorn kid, I was also a space kid.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Yes, we're gonna loop. We're gonna 360.
I told him going around was impossible.
The dream of every schoolyard
Maybe
child.
if I hadn't said that.
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up.
I'd get about halfway, like I'd get completely
Maybe
horizontal and
it'd
I'd
still be
chicken
here.
out.
But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Also a swing right on this cliff. I don't know about that. Woohoo! 360! Uh-oh.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
And died. Yikes.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
I think every kid does, but also most kids don't have a swing that goes over a cliff.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room. Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
I love this caterpillar book. That's so cute. Oh my god, this is making me want to build a house full of secret passages. I love this. Can you imagine as a kid? Oh my god. Like, as a kid, we built a fort on our property. And it was nothing. It was plywood,
The passages
tires
were a
to
pretty
sit
tight fit.
on, and we had
They'd
covered it
obviously
in
been built for
branches to
smaller
hide
hands
it.
and bellies.
That fort, like us kids like lived in that fort. I would lose my mind if I had secret passages. Are you joking? Oh, I think we unlocked a shortcut.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Nothing important. I want a My Friend Bigfoot poster. Oh, shit, a doll. I love that. My Friend Bigfoot. Oh, wait, this is where we came from. Nope, this is where we came from. My bad. This kind of house is not something to... It's pretty intense. What I would probably have Dee help me with is I would probably get one of those, like, home kits, those prefab home kits, where they have, like, all the lumber, all the fixings, all of that. You just have to put it together. And I would just, you know, have y'all help me put that together. When the time came, obviously for pay. But that's not going to come for a while. We're just not in a good market for that.
Must have been for her afterwards.
So I'm pretty stable where I'm at. So dreadful stories. Yes, the log cabin kits. Barbara, 1944 to 1960. I would love, if you guys end up doing one and I'm not too far away, I would love to like help you guys out just so I could learn some things. It's been a very long time since I've helped build a house, and a lot of my skills are rusty.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Ooh, it's a little tasteless. I have a comic about teen girl being murdered.
With another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up, a has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw
Oh,
and
God.
had to be rushed to the emergency room.
Oh,
So
I'll see you when you get back,
Barbara
Smalls.
got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that.
Not the basement.
Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
I actually love that. I think it's so clever that they hide the answer in the
Rick
comic.
hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Not the Halloween music? I'm dead.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Oh my God.
Leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago.
This is
tonight.
also in Find Yourself. This guy, he's also in Find Yourself. Holy shit. They must be friends. That or they must have really liked that game. Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family. Oh God.
The old Finch rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Oh dear.
I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Coming up there, Walter. Not me about to beat my brother. I hope not. Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Oh God, it's
I
him!
returned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And the only was he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Oh God, I gotta remember. Nope, that's the bathroom. Window. Window.
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Oh God, oh God.
He wasn't moving.
I killed him.
But she sensed the story might not be over yet.
This man was just fucking with me. He played his part a little too well. Sorry, bud. Oh shit.
Had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard
That
was...
chair scared the piss out of me. Oh my God.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
God damn.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Yeah, I am kind of surprised Grandma Edie kept that. It's a little gauche.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Oh, Penelope's Diner. Damn, it was her birthday? Alright, so we opened up that shortcut, and we now know how to get into the basement.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Yeah, that was one of those moments where I was like, she was murdered by her boyfriend, wasn't she? So obviously the comic's not true. They just sensationalized it. Where is the music box? Right there. Okay, let's go into this spooky ass basement. A pool table? You weren't allowed down here? Damn. And a washer and dryer. Uh-oh, we need to finish the basement. Got some exposed insulation here. Oh, these are all the portrait pieces of wood that Sven must have cut.
The basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Ooh, I've had two. They suck. Welcome back. Welcome back. We found out how Barbara died. The comic makes it seem like, you know, a whole bunch of monsters kill her, but the reality is she was probably murdered by her boyfriend.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
We're basically just discovering how all of our family members died.
She was hiding presents.
Oh my God.
She was hiding a lot more than that.
Grandma Edie! Grandma Edie, what is this? Is this a bomb shelter? Grandma Edie.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Oh. Alvinos. Extra crispy.
If there's a pattern in all these stories.
Jiggly Farms. Concord grape jelly. Soup. Pea soup. That'll make you gassy. Tasty beans. Sweetie crisps. This is a bomb shelter.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Oh Oh shit, Walter lived a long time.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
Holy cow, Walter. 30 years in a bomb shelter?
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Beaches.
And then one day, everything just stopped.
I love how we're like going through the decades musically.
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
You gonna go back home, Walter? Or... Damn.
I know it's out there somewhere.
Pretty intense bomb shelter.
Whatever killed Barbara
Oh, Walter.
and Molly.
Pretty sure
And Calvin.
Molly dies because she eats mistletoe berries, which are very poisonous. Calvin flew off a swing. Oh. Is this the garbage pit for 30 years?
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it,
Oh,
especially the food.
Walter. It only took
I
30
don't mind if I
years.
only have a year left, or a month, or a single week. I'd be happy with one more day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
I forgot he got hit by a train. Oh, man. That sucks.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Damn.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me. Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
I
But
don't
if she
think
never told
Edith
me
is going to
about
be
an
like
uncle under
Walter.
the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
So much peanut
I don't
butter and
wanna
jelly.
Make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Dang. Sorry, Walter.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Well, I'll be. Oh, it's powered by the sun. I was about to say, that's still working?
But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of.
I don't think I can get out there this way. Yep, I think we go back up.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
It's nice, though. It's such a nice house. Such a nice property.
And when you look at the
Dun
house,
dun! What
that
happened to the
history of
family?
Imagination and stubbornness and madness.
Yeah, look at that insane house.
Any of
My
it
God.
seems possible.
We'll get up there. Don't worry. We've only been in like the normal part of the house. We will get up to the additions. Woo!
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
This is a good question, girl.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Oh, Shotzi, Shadow, Christopher, he's a fish.
3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Oh. Zerpy, Lurpy, Furpy, Chirpy, and Burpy. Oliver, Bob. I have a friend of a family who says that when Liz died, he was unfazed. Some people, like, just react to family death differently versus pet death. I don't know. Me, I'm always stone-faced when I find out, and then like a month later, I'll be mid-convo with somebody, and I'll just start crying. Because it just doesn't feel real to me until months later. Lucy, Daisy, Charlie, Tucker, Coco, Zoe. Oh, all these little pet graves.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Molly Finch. Calvin Finch. Sven Finch. Edie. Walter. Still, yeah. Seriously, this, in many ways, it cannot feel real. When my dog died, I kept hearing him bark for months. I would just hear like his barking. It was very strange. Barbara?
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
It's cool, though. She haunts my dreams every time I rearrange the house. That's her spirit.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Well, damn, it's still there.
East Side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Oh, there's more. Gus.
Her dad had been pretty strict,
Sam,
but it wasn't enough to save her brothers.
and Gregory.
She was just trying to do better.
So Sam is grandpa, Edith's grandpa, and Gus and Gregory are her uncles, and Gregory did not live longer than a year, and Gus died 69 to 82. 13? Milton Finch. Milton. Oh, the one who disappeared. That's why there's no death date. Sanjay Kumar. Must be married into the family?
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did.
He died too.
I get why she tried so hard
Lewis
to protect
Finch.
us. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing,
Smalls, how's the game
I
looking?
never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh, God. 22 weeks pregnant and you're... Oh, girl, what is wrong with you?
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
There we go.
They were both pretty intense.
A bit dark, but I think that's me, not you. Yeah, I'm looking on mine and the filters lighten it up okay. So that may be your screen.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera.
Oh, Sam.
I guess we're all afraid of something.
His grandpa. Oh, there's a, I think that's like a bear alert right there. Then there's a bunch of duck and bird calls. Sam. There's Grandma. Then the 2 boys, and that must be Mom right there. Mine tend to be a bit dark to be easier on my eyes. Got it. Okay, you should use Flux. It turns on orange light as the sun sets. It's much easier on your eyes. It's really nice, and it's free. Oh, he did take some photos of himself. Oh.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Can I put things in focus?
What? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting perfect.
Right, Dawn must be Mom.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
Dawn. Oh, over here.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
Okay, got it.
I loved going camping with my dad.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. The camera's older than you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Bird.
Aw.
Hi, Candy Haunt. Welcome in. How are you today? I'm, oh, happy Pride! My fellow Ace. Ace Avengers assemble. Welcome to What Remains of Edith Finch, a really cool walking sim about uncovering why your family members died, because the truth has been hidden from you. What else do I need to take a picture of? I am currently in hell. It's so hot. Oh, God. Same. How hot is it? Please, tell me how hot it is. What do I need to take a picture of? What am I missing? It's like really hot this weekend, but let me find out how hot it actually is. It is 94. 94. Oh, was the analysis the real villain of Edith Finch? Because that video got me to buy this game. I started watching it, and the guy says, don't watch this if you haven't played it yet. It's cheap, and it's only 2 hours long. And I went and I actually did a thing that I normally don't do. And I went and I bought it and I played it, and then I watched the video. It's a clean 80 here. Okay, but there's no 94, 93. There's no humidity where we are, though. So, Candy Haunt, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. This game is great. I love it. This, like, Firewatch is good. There's another one similar to this called The Haunting of Ethan Carter that I have, like, ready to go. So, yeah. I don't know where you are, but 80 with humidity is bad compared to 94 with very where you are, is there humidity? 37%. Disgusting. Can I get a sub to type exclamation point disgusting, please? Because that is vile. East Coast, yeah, East Coast, West Coast, East. I thought you said West. What am I missing? Tang, T-A-N-G. Disgusting. West. East? I thought you said west. Oh, am I taking a picture of the fact that it's clearing up? Is that what I'm taking a picture of? 32% down in the valley. Oh.
Not have drunk all that coffee.
Duh.
Hey.
That's what I was supposed to take a picture of.
That's a keeper. Hold still while I take a picture of you.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff.
Where are you, Papa?
If you want to survive.
Where are you, Papa?
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Where are you, Papa?
Some guy who died.
Thank you.
I'm being serious.
So loud.
No, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
I say Candy Haunt, I know, right? It's so loud. I'll turn
Last
it
time
down,
was
I
with my brother
promise.
Calvin.
Remind me, please.
Man, that was
I
a great
felt that in my bones. You felt that Scottish mother
Your
yelling at her
grandpa's fan taught us how to
kids for
fish.
taking a shit and not
How to
flushing?
build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere.
Poems.
I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time.
Come
me a
on,
minute to check the map.
focus. Focus.
Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to
I'll
photograph?
photograph the whole damn campground. Fuck takes the shit and doesn't flush by choice, those girls. It's great too, because one of the girls came back on Twitter like 10 years later and wrote, "It was me." Like, admitting to it. Solved an internet mystery.
Dad.
Dear.
Good eyes, Dawn.
Dear.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Where's my door tour? Where's my door tour?
Dad, I...
Just wait. Let me get behind you.
I've gone hunting with my dad, but never for like big
Do I
game.
have to do this?
It was only for birds.
Dawn, you don't have to do anything.
I don't know if I'd...
But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
I don't know if I'd want to hunt big game. I think it would bother me too much, especially as a little kid.
Now keep yourself squared up. Great shot, Dawn!
Yep, that would be me. Crying.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Oh, okay. I see. Let's go in the shot.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
sick.
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
What a photograph. Oh, 32% humidity. Gross. What's my humidity at? We get some humidity out here, but not very much.
Of all
Feels
these
like
stories,
100.
That's the one I wish most that my mom had told
Heat.
me.
We've got a heat advisory. Air quality is moderate. UV index is high. 28% humidity. Oh, fuck. Why live in the desert if I'm still gonna get humidity? I want to throw up. Oh, God. I'd rather be dead. Anyway. My house is not bad right now, mostly because I have the AC set to like 78, which I know what you're thinking. That's disgustingly hot. But actually, no, it keeps the house moderately cool as long as you're not being too active. If we're being very active, like cleaning a whole bunch,
Instead of
then
hiding
we'll
from death,
pump the air like
Sam
down to
seemed
70.
to go out of his way to meet it.
Damn. That was kind of Dad's fault. I mean, it was an accident, but like being a little careless. Just a teensy bit careless. Airline ticket. What happened to Grandma? What happened to Meemaw? I do want to warn y'all that this game is about figuring out how your family members
After
have
Sam
died.
died, my mom and Edie got really close.
And one of your family
both
members
lost
was
a
a
lot.
1-year-old child. So it's not like graphic or anything, but I know that some of my followers have expressed like difficulty with child endangerment scenes. So
For photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
There are wedding photos from my dad and my stepmom's wedding where I'm happy, and then you can see one where I'm crying, and it's because I was being too annoying and I got yelled at. Which Halloween one? Oh, you weren't here. That's right. So during Barbara's story, they actually were using the Michael Myers Halloween theme, like do 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 do, which I was like, how the fuck did they secure that? But they may have been given permission. They may have bought like the royalties for it. I don't know. It may be public domain. All the humans did that day was go inside the tent. The wind picked up and Panic disappeared. But we went. Oh, but we didn't go inside the tent. We hung out here with our...
The rain came down.
Our Kai.
No one seemed afraid.
Not the Joe scream. Oh, the Joe scream. Wow, my bot's not gonna rat who that was out. I'm just having a blast with all these chairs. I'm not even playing the game. Come here. Yes.
The thunder sounded much too close and full.
Oh, it was Reaper. It was just taking forever. How are you, Reaper?
Make the music louder.
We don't want to go inside, maybe, with this terrible thunderstorm? No? Do I mess up the tent? I do. How are you today, Reaper?
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you.
It's a squid.
Out there on the beach alone. Just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Oh, damn. So what we thinking? Struck by lightning? Hit by something that fell?
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once. If
I mean, the
was a
totem
boy,
has fallen.
they
It
were
might have fallen
Gus.
and crushed him. So he was also out there with the good, just chilling, playing some Smash Bros. Ultimate. Nice. I haven't played a Smash since Brawl. Ready, Set, Dead. Ooh, he was into metal. Nice. Do your worst. Monarch, Anarch. Something Deaths. That was me. Totally me. I was always reading the creepy books and just into creepy shit as a kid. And my mom didn't mind, but my dad did. But my mom was like, yeah, whatever. That's cool. That's fine. Be into creepy shit. They must have received permission. It looks like it's not public domain or royalty. They must have. Oh, man. Sam. Okay, so... Not Sam, sorry. No, it is. It's Grandpa's... Is it Grandpa Sam? Grandpa was... Yes. Grandpa Sam, remember, his brother Calvin died, and Grandpa Sam joined the military at, like, 17. So now he's brought the military home. Raise flag, 7:30 a.m. Breakfast, 8 a.m. Quiet time, 11 p.m. Duties, Dawn, sweep trash, Gus, mop, mow yard, Greg, be a baby. Routine, jump rope, jump into... Oh, the exercise routine. Run to mailbox and back. Your dad did, your stepmom did, your dad just didn't like her. Oh. Yeah, my dad did not like my stepmom being mad, so he just sort of... He did defend me a couple times.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
She tried to get me to... She tried to ban Lord of the Rings, me from reading Lord of the Rings.
At the time, it was as far away as she could.
Because I would bring my books over when I would stay with them, and her friend had gone to see Lord of the Rings, the movie, like Fellowship of the Ring, and she was saying, like, it's full of demons, it's evil, ungodly, demonic shit, and she tried to, like, take my book out of my hands and burn it, and my dad comes in and is like, what the actual F are you doing? And, like, for once in my life, defended me, and was trying to explain to her that, like, Lord of the Rings is an allegory for good versus evil, and fucking J.R.R. Tolkien is he's a Catholic, but like he's like, he believed in God. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you actually doing? It was killing me. It was one of the few times that he defended me from her. But she has she did take other books like away from me, and wouldn't let me read them in her house.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
The Phantom Tollbooth was one. She would see me reading and she would look up the books or ask her friends about them, and then she would decide if she was going to take them from me. So, hey, pro tip, if you're getting remarried, maybe don't marry somebody who's going to torment your child.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta.
Jay had to read it for school. Jay? Are you talking about you? Oh, your brother? It's so crazy to me, too, because it's such an obvious, allegory for good and evil. Dawn and Sanjay. Oh, God, I'm mispronouncing his name. I'm so sorry, Sanjay. I don't know how to say it. So that's Mom. And I'm assuming that's Dad, because he's buried on the property. So I'm assuming that's Papa. So I'm seeing India. So, fly to India. Somebody went to India and met a man. Relieve, provide, sustain. Relieving suffering, providing support, sustaining bright future since 1977. Oh, was she learning? She was learning, I don't know which Indian language that is. If it's Hindi, if it's Punjabi, I don't know. She was crazy. Oh, Julie, oh, what? She had to read it for that. I don't remember that. I'm sure you're right. I don't remember that. That is hilarious. Looks like Mom went to India and met a man. Met Papa.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
Oh, met a man fast. Well, that would explain... Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. You know, now that you mentioned that, I almost want to say that I remember my stepbrother and my stepsister defending me, too. Like, trying to be like, no, it's not demonic. Like, it's...
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
Okay, that's broken. Remember you telling me you had to write the homework for it? Oh. I don't remember that. That must have been a core memory for you, because I don't remember that.
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Oh. Okay, so... Mom and Dad get married. Dad dies. God damn. Mom moves back home with kids.
And to see kids in the house again.
Oh. Yes, Phantom Tollbooth. Yeah, she hated it because there's demons in it. The demons are like bad habits. Like it's the Phantom Tollbooth is a really metaphorical book from the 1950s. And like the demons, they're just bad habits. That's all it is. Like at one point the character's running from like, you know, like a demon whose whole thing is like cursing and a demon whose whole thing is like spitting and stuff. It's such a silly book to be mad about. It's also my favorite book as a kid.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
So what kills me is that they move back home, and instead of opening up those rooms and repurposing them for these kids, they build these incredibly unsafe additions. I mean, this family. I don't blame Mom for being mad at her grandma. I don't blame her. Her mom made some weird choices.
And for a while,
or her grandma made some weird choices.
Things were good. Almost normal.
Oh, they built a classroom, though. That's cute. Look, Smalls, it's your dream. Oh, my God. I don't know, Emily, so your dad, they both do that, Mom. And then there's the overwhelming squeaky clean. Yeah, for the church. Welcome in, Edith. We love the rainbow butts. Welcome to What Remains of Edith Finch. Smalls, this I feel like is your dream. This teeny tiny little classroom for homeschooling. How cute. Lewis rules. Ooh, oh.
Whiny spirit activate. Whiny
if you
spirit
tap on
activate.
like the video
Whiny
portion
spirit
of it.
That is
activate.
VDub Reaper.
Activate. activate.
That is V-Dub
There should be like
doing
a little
whiny spirit.
You know, there's things.
This building this little classroom. Is this not like your dream? Is to have a cute little classroom for homeschooling? This is so adorable. I love this. I just did all my studying when I was homeschooled. I just did all my studying at the kitchen table.
Beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
But welcome in, V-Dub. How are you today? Damn, he got built a castle.
After Milton disappeared,
only my mind was wired that way.
Left behind was a room full of paintings.
I feel that. Oh, hey, we can go right inside. So, there is one thing with Milton that keeps the game from being 100% grounded in reality, because Milton is tied to another game this developer made about like a little boy that's like lost in a doodle world. Doing well, thanks. How about you? How are we liking the game? Oh, V-Dub, I love this game. It's one of my favorite walking sims. I'm so glad I get to share it. You weren't here, but I was showing the Find Yourself, or where Find Yourself references this game, the statue in the basement of the weird dude like holding the thing made out of wood. We can't go back, unfortunately. This game is incredibly linear, but he's holding, that's in the basement in Find Yourself, and then the My Friend Bigfoot poster is in the house. And that's also in Find Yourself. And I want to know, like, why they're there. Because it's such a cool, like, little Easter egg with a little reference. Got distracted. My youngest monkey's iPad is on the Apple account. She goes into a purchase music a lot and started playing Easy on Me by Adele. It's a good song, though. This is a great game, Smalls. You'd love it. Look at all the paint. Man, he was a good artist. He was only 10? Oh, little Milton, 1992. About 3 years younger than me.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
You should also add The Vanishing of Ethan Carter and Firewatch to your list, Smalls. You will love those two. Very similar vibes to this. Google's Easter egg reasoning for Rosie. Easter egg reasoning? Oh, for Find Yourself having those Easter eggs? I bet you somebody on Reddit talks about it. Yeah, so that's the only like non-grounded thing in this book is Milton is a character in an actual like puzzle game that this dev made, and it's like his disappearance is for a fantastical reason. So I have this in Ethan Carter on PS4. I got Ethan Carter for free. I want to say it was an Epic game that was free a while back. By the way, y'all, if you want to know when Epic has games for free, you know, you can join my Discord, select the Epic Squad role, and every time a game goes up for free, you will get a ping for it. Even if you mute the rest of the Discord, at least have that ping, get some free games. What was I gonna say? Well, anyway. Oh, also, if you have an Amazon account, link it to your Twitch. There's a shitload of free games that Amazon gives away. That's how I got Stubbs the Zombie for free. All right. Let's keep
Mom
going.
spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
We've got a couple more family members we need to figure out what happened to.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
It's so crazy to me how easy it is to like miss this turn, because you just open the door and you go straight to the castle, because that's what the game sort of pushes you there.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself.
Oh, Lewis. A
After
little
he
bit of a
graduated,
spoiler.
He just spent more and more time in his room.
Not really a spoiler,
until
but
Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Lewis's story is my favorite. I identify with it the most. You'll see why. I will talk about it when we're done. Firewatch. It's really good, Smalls. You'll love it. Sad. Really good. And then Vanishing of Ethan Carter is another one. I've never played Vanishing of Ethan Carter, but everybody who tells me about it tells me I'd really like it, so. Dude, this room, oh my god, as a
Lewis's
teen.
room smelled very, very familiar.
Legalize!
That part of him lived on.
Legalize! Oh my god, I should get a hookah thing again. When I used to go visit my friends, we all pitched in to get one. And we would pitch in for the coals and the tobacco. And we'd all sit in their backyard and we would just smoke for hours. Girlfriend mentioned wanting to get a hookah. We should totally do that. Also, I definitely had blacklight posters in my room, but again, mine had unicorns. Oh, hello! That's a familiar sight. Legalize. Dawn Finch, Greater Seattle Institute of Psychology.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse.
Weed is not...
Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
You can abuse it.
He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander. I asked him to describe it. He said he started small.
Gotta like do both at the same time?
Imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about.
Oh, my God!
And something moved.
No. No.
Bats. And toads.
Bat and creatures. Ooh, a dragon.
And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head.
Get over here. Get on the damn conveyor belt.
But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
Oh, Vita, if you're still here, there's a horror game I found out about recently through the Tic Tac that I gotta share with you.
But he found something more. I worried about him then.
Oh, getting a little more elaborate with our... Lewis.
Daydreaming at the cannery.
I'm gonna get a hand cut off if we're not careful.
I spoke with his boss.
Apparently there is also an EE of Kid Sam and Calvin Finch and Find Yourself. There's an Easter egg of Sam and Calvin Finch and Find Yourself too? Oh, I missed it. Oh shoot, could you put that in the game room? I want to read about that after stream.
Like a whole new Lewis.
High key, this was me. My whole, I daydreamed most of my childhood away. And when I worked crappy jobs, I daydreamed most of those days away.
It seemed very promising at first.
This current job is one of the first jobs I've ever had where like I didn't have to daydream it at all away because I'm kept busy and mentally like active. Like even if I'm not busy, I can like take time to study and
on the edge of a city he named
stuff like that.
Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
Did you also post it in the game room? I wanna read that later. Oh god.
Then he made musicians.
Woo! For like a job like this, oh my god, how do you not daydream? Just
he talked about
canning fish all day.
And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
I had
He no longer spoke.
years long stories in my head. I spent when my dad and my mom split custody of me. I hated being at my dad's house so much that I spent most of that time in my own head.
All the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet.
This fucking part. Have you played this game, Candy
all in
Hot?
his imagination.
Hate it because
So
oh
he could
god,
do
same.
whatever he wished.
It's so relatable.
He held an election for mayor.
No. I've only watched. Oh, that's right. You have watched the analysis. I'm sorry. Yep.
And he won.
I relate to this part far too much.
They begged
It's
him
my
to
favorite.
stay, but his mind was already wandering.
Even if it hurts my feelings a little bit.
It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on.
See if I can do this.
New Lewis.
Wow.
St. Louis.
Ah.
He started drifting away from our
Steer
reality.
the boat, Lewis. Lewis, oh god. I'm gonna crash the damn boat.
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
Oh my god.
Even as his mother pleaded with him.
This is why I have alarms on my phone.
Sailing on.
This is why I have alarms on my phone to tell me to clock out, or I will just forget.
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of
a handsome queen.
Handsome queen.
I like that you can have either for Lewis. I think I did the prince last time.
The queen was on her own quest for
radiant rainbows for Pride Month.
Radiant rainbows.
There's nothing different. Whoops, I didn't mean to knock those over. There's nothing different. It's literally at the very end. That's who's waiting for you.
The sound of her.
At the end of the fantasy. Electric sitar! Come on.
Electric sitar.
It's one of those like just nice little touches where you're like, oh yeah, you know, you can make this character like bisexual or gay. Like what they did with Dream Daddy, where you're like your partner can be a man or a woman, they can be trans or cis. You can have adopted Amanda or had her.
Sun and west of the moon.
Woohoo!
Even then, his logic remained sound.
Oh god, it's completely taking over my vision. Yeah. The difference is that there will be a prince there instead of a queen. Oh god, the fish are piling up. Oh god, Lewis. Fish are piling up. I'm stressed. Lewis, I'm big stressy.
But he was so proud of having created it.
Oh boy. We did it.
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
We caught up. We caught up with our fish responsibilities.
For someone who'd never known success
I
in real
love
life, I think it was overwhelming.
how the fantasy completely takes over the screen as it gets deeper.
It struck him.
It's such a nice
the real
touch.
Lewis was not the one chopping salmon.
Right?
But the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Like it starts off as this simple fantasy and then it becomes more and more elaborate and it takes over his whole life. And it's incredibly relevant to me or relatable to me.
My imagination is as real as my body.
I've had issues with like maladaptive daydreaming in the past. I've mostly been able to get through them because I have found healthy coping mechanisms, but I have like in the past, I have had serious issues with maladaptive daydreaming. Like unable to ground myself in reality type issues. Right? Hate how relatable it is. If like your maladaptive daydreaming has taken over your life, like There's help.
You began to forget the
There's
world
ways
we
around
knew.
it. You don't have to stop daydreaming either. You can still have your daydreams. It's fine. Becomes maladaptive when it takes over your whole life.
Lewis,
Apparently,
the cannery worker.
it was because the makers of Find Yourself were fans of Edith Finch, and when some of the assets were made free from Edith, they added into the game. It was that's so nice. I love that. Maybe she's aren't taking over my life yet, at least. Yeah, like, just daydreaming is fine. It's when it's like that's your whole life that it becomes a problem. There was a time in my life when, like, I could not go. Every time I had a free moment to myself, I would daydream with music on. And it got to the point where I would actually avoid hanging out with people so that I could spend my free time daydreaming. And that's when I was like, I kind of need help for this. BPD, are you talking about
to despise the man with a royal
borderline
contempt.
personality disorder? I will blink out of reality and find myself in a different... Oh my... Me when I'm driving. It's bad. Yep. Hey, Lewis. Especially when you are so in your head that, like, you forget to clock out for work.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
I love that it was a fan tribute. That's so sweet. Because Find Yourself is such a different game. I'm lucky enough to have a few good friends who I can share my daydreams with and can turn them into actual stories so I don't completely, lose myself. Candy Haunt? Same. A lot of my daydreams end up turning into things that I put into stories that I write.
Calico and insisted on inviting me.
Oh, the kitty. Molly the kitty. Remember Edith was saying that they had a kitten named Molly. I have BPD, and it's more of a you make the current situation fit what you want your reality to be. I did not know that about you. Is this a recent diagnosis? Your mom having it does not shock me.
His queen waited, holding his crown.
Does not shock me that your mom has it. But it sounds like you know the issue and you are getting treatment at least. Or handling it, like by reading and studying about it. Yeah, fuck this part.
Bend down his head.
Couldn't handle reality.
I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us.
Not officially. Oh, mood. I have a few things where I'm like, I definitely have this. I feel that. Yeah. It's a lot of that stuff is very hereditary.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
It just bums me out. It just bums me. The whole thing was he had this, like, he was such like such an internal person, and he was just bored by his life. And it bums me out. It's like I felt the same. And I've had moments in my life where, like, I was thinking to myself, like, what am I gonna do? Like, what is the point of being alive? Like, oh, Lewis, I feel you, man. I fucking feel you. I have no diagnosis for any of my problems, but things are getting spooky. Yeah, I've taken a few tests and scored really high for indicators. Let's just put it to you that way. High school diploma. And that is what made the Depp Heard trial so interesting for me. I did not want to participate in any of that. It felt really uncomfortable that was being broadcasted. And the memes. I was very like, why are we memeing this?
On the way back from Lewis's
Thank you. I agree. It was very weird and demented. Court of public opinion. It's a fucking wild place. Every time I saw it, I just not interested. It was very much like this is none of my business.
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Oh, I think we still haven't gone to Edith's room. Thing about that. It took over TikTok. Oh my god. Smalls, I'd rather not discuss it on stream. The whole thing made me incredibly uncomfortable.
I understand why we left.
Let's see. To teach in the, oh, this is Dawn's room.
My mom ended up
She wrote a
leaving
book.
everything behind.
I don't know how you could comfortably live up here. Seriously, how do you comfortably live up here? I would be terrified every day of my life.
Coming for a long time.
Agreed.
Should have come sooner.
But let's put a button on it and not talk about it. Because I don't want things to get heated. I doubt that you guys would get heated, but
it had to
thank you, Smalls. I appreciate that. What? Does Dixper finally?
Was to tell you about that last night.
Fucking Dixper. Unless somebody opened a Dixper box, is somebody gonna come get me with a Dixper box? Oh, Edith, you had the loft. I love that for you. We're like at the end. Oh my god. This game is only like 2 hours long. Holy shit.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say
So
a
this
word.
must be when they ran away.
Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications
Oh,
are
that's
very
right.
specific.
They were just eating a bunch of Chinese takeout.
In the hallway.
Because
Why
nothing
don't
else
you
would
go
deliver.
open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy
want
our
orange
lives.
chicken.
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Awkward. Very awkward.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
Damn, not even paying the power bill, Edie. Right? You're excused. I don't remember having to ask to leave the table when I was a kid. I remember finishing my dinner and then just washing my dishes and then sitting with my family until everybody was done. Or we'd just sit and we'd clear the table together. Either you stay and talk or fuck off and do something. Exactly. I usually, we just sat and, talked as a family until, because my mom was a really slow eater. So we'd sit and talk until she was done.
Edith has a right to know these stories.
And then we'd,
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's
I don't know
best
about that.
if Edith and I leave.
Yeah, thinking about it, I don't think I've ever asked to be excused from the table unless it was I wasn't feeling well, in which case I just go, I'm not feeling good.
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Damn, Dawn.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time.
So watermelon.
This is about what happened on the night you were born.
Oh, that's right. I turned on emoji reactions. I think it's 20 seconds, and you can just fill a bunch of emojis in the screen. I just say I wasn't feeling well, and I go make tea. Exactly. I think I'd still hang out with my family. The only time I didn't want to be with the family was at my dad's house.
And last time I ever
Juice!
saw the old house
We love watermelon juice.
There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
Oh, snap. We're going to go to the old
God,
house.
It smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day.
Oh, yeah. If you ever want to smell something stinky, Washington Coast in the summer.
But I never thought I'd go back to it.
There's so much algae bloom. Ugh.
When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Zeke! Oh man, Zeke, you got another 3 hours, don't you? Fucking rip. We get F's in the chat for Zeke, who has to be at work for another 3 hours. We're on the same time, right? Or did we separate by an hour again? Because Arizona, God bless them, they don't do fall back and spring forward. F's. Oh, fuck. Oh, where the fuck am I supposed to go?
For a while.
I love the ocean. I don't love the smell of seaweed. Oh, this is worse than seaweed, Candy Haunt. It's that, that red algae. Ugh. I It's yep, okay, so we're on the same time. It's 4 o'clock here. Big mega Fs. You know what I hate about seaweed? Is when you're out swimming and it wraps around your leg and you're like, oh, oh! Ah! Oh, God damn.
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends.
I've been blessed to have never smelled red algae. It's stinky.
A lot of things came back.
It's much more common in tropical areas, but Washington, because they've been having record summers lately, stinky. Stinky. Oh, you're on your lunch. Yay for lunch. Speaking of, I'm hungry. I'm definitely going to eat after this.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to
It's a beautiful house.
Edith, what are you doing in here?
No, Mama.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let
I'm
go.
reading my book. Let me read my book. Lived in an island for all my childhood. I don't know how I missed that.
Mom dragged me to the car.
What? Do you mind telling me what island? Zinc, you've never seen the ocean? Zinc, if you ever come visit me, we're going to the ocean. Bye, great grandma.
The next morning, the band came to pick her up. She was on.
Don't dox yourself. Oh, it's one of those. It's one of those little tiny. It's one of those little tiny islands that like 12 people live on. Okay. That's cool though. I mean, getting your groceries is probably a pain in the ass, but I know, right, V-Dub? Zinc.
We both tried to make the best of it.
I will take you to the ocean. I'm like a 45-minute drive from it. More than 12, thank God.
A few years went by. My mom didn't want to talk about it.
Am I supposed to blow on it?
But she started getting sick a lot.
Oh.
The rest happened pretty quickly.
100% true, though. Oh my goodness, Zinc. Zinc, you're going to Florida this year. Go to the beach. You're going to Florida during the best time, too. It's going to be nice and cool. Well, October's not really cool anymore. But go to the fucking beach, Zinc. Then you can see an East Coast and a West Coast beach. Damn.
She didn't.
Mom got sick. Looks like the curse carried on. Sorry for the stroke. Kate came back. Oh.
The last Finch left alive.
Well, not technically. We are 22 weeks pregnant.
Until I found out about you.
Also, sorry my internet's dipping again.
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this.
Hopefully it's not too crunchy.
If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Okay. Doesn't look too crunchy.
This journal was supposed to be for you.
Oh, not the birth canal. Are we having our baby?
Oh, I hope you'll never see it.
We're having our baby.
I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
So Mom died of cancer. And it looks like Edith died in childbirth. We are giving birth to a baby. B-Dub. It is supposed to look kind of vaggy.
I'm to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Damn. Yep, bye, Edith. And there's our child. Completely alone. Not a single member of the Finch family left alive. Grandma might be alive. Sam's wife, who divorced him, she might still be alive. I just got yelled at because my coworker didn't check a customer's ID and they didn't have it. So I told them no. He got mad and left. Oh, well, fuck that guy. And thank you for the biddies, Zinc. I appreciate that. Yeah, seriously. Goddamn. A young child with absolutely no one. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Huh. After the divorce, might not be a Finch anymore. Damn. But still, like, that might be one family member who's still actually alive. Because they're all... Damn. Goddamn. Thank you for the biddies, V-Dub. Appreciate it. Could I get a shouty outie for V-Dub? Also, Zink, I'm sorry. Did you donate 200 biddies earlier and I completely spaced on eating a bean? Or was that Smalls who did like 199? I can't remember. If I forgot to eat a bean, please tell me. Not the unshout V-Dub. Well, Vam's here. Hello, Vam. Could you please give V-Dub a shout out? This ended just in time. I am really, really hungry. It's a good song, isn't it? Wow, Van. Uh-oh. You're gonna get 2 clips, V-Dub. I love your laugh. By the way, y'all, V-Dub is streaming Outlast and Dream Daddy right now. But V-Dub's streaming them. Thank you, Candy Haunt, for the biddies. I appreciate you. Candy Haunt, do you stream?
What is that?
If Candy Haunt streams, can I get a shout out for Candy Haunt, please? My fellow ace. Thank you for the another oh my goodness. 5 biddies, 5 biddies, 5 biddies. Okay, Candy Haunt does not stream. Well, if you do stream, let me know, because I'll follow you. I'm blacked out for most of Outlast. Did you like what you've played so far? I enjoyed Outlast. There were a few parts where I was just like, come on, but like with the chasing, but I enjoy it. I keep getting shouted out on streams and it fucks with me endlessly. I love when you shout people out who don't stream and it says, they're playing, no. It's like, cool. I enjoy Outlast. Also, while we're here, can we just look at the absolute fucking tragedy? Look at my pointer finger, y'all. Look at my pointer finger. She split in half. It didn't hurt. It just... I was just opening something and the nail just went and popped in half. And I've never had that happen before. And I've beat the shit out of my nails. I don't know what happened. It popped. She broke in half. I don't know. Yeah. Very much rip. Very much rip. I have my thing set to playing Minecraft. That's fair. Because then you can be like, okay, well, at least Candy Haunt was last playing, no title. I love that it's all the devs' kid photos. Oh, and all the playtesters. I love that. Everyone at Annapurna Pictures. Trick or treat, smell my feet. Scarred for Life 2. Sony Santa Monica. The Edith Finch team, 2012 to 2017. Right at the end, Vest. We found out how all of our family members died, and it was all sad, tragic, and avoidable. Well, you know what? That's a good thing, because that means you weren't spoiled and you can go buy this game and play it. The replay a story option is now available. Select Edith to play from the beginning. We can play each of their individual stories. That's cool. All right, y'all. I know I've only been streaming for like 2 hours. Yes. So I'm actually going to show y'all that, because I actually recommend it. I still recommend playing the game. It takes like 2 hours to play. But if you don't want to, or if you don't have the money for a new game, I am going to end soon because I'm really, really hungry. Like, I'm going to throw up. I'm so hungry. Joseph Anderson, who's a cool video essayist, made this essay, The Villain of Edith Finch. And it's really good. So, Rosie, you know me. Do you really think I'll enjoy you? Maybe not. Maybe not. But everybody else, I think you'll enjoy it. Hunger switching to no, I know. Hunger, I always get, I never get, like, oh, I'm hungry, I should eat soon. I get like, hey, you're not hungry. And then 2 minutes later, you're gonna die. You're so hungry. It sucks. It absolutely sucks. And I hate it. Oh, why'd I do that? I want to see who's on. Who's on? Who is on right now? I'm tapped until 2023. Who is on right now? Whoops. Is your computer working at least, Vamp? I guess the point of wanting to throw up than being unable. I hate that. And then like you're too hungry to like have the energy to make food. And you're also like so hungry, but also like tired. And oh, I hate that. I absolutely hate it. A lot of people are on right now. I haven't had the chance to raid her yet. We could raid Bricker, but I feel like I raid Bricker a lot. So we will raid Pixie Pixie Plays instead. Good, I'm glad your new PC is running. All right, y'all, let's show some love to Pixie Pixie Plays. She popped in during VDub's 12 hour and like we got along like super well. We have the same taste in clothes. We have the same taste in video games. So right now she's playing some Faz. We're gonna go show her some love and love. Yes, VDub Vixie. Oh my god, she's gonna get 2 raids. I love that so much. Let's see. Yes, I spelled that right. Okay. And you know the rules. Please be good. Keep your feet off the goddamn couch. Sunday, Fatal Frame 3. I'm going to try to see if we can get Dixper to actually work with it. But regardless, we're going to do Fatal Frame 3, which I haven't played all the way through in a long time. So I'm very excited. And then next Friday, Okami with my new El Gato that I got for my birthday. Yeah, thank you very much, Rachel. Please go give Tiramisu, is that what she is in? No, Lady LaChance is what she is in Discord. Go give Lady LaChance a thank you if you enjoy my El Gato games that I'm going to play, because she's the reason I have it. Okay, I love you all, and I'll see you on Sunday. Kisses! Bye-bye.